Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm coming at you with a video. So this channel, I'm not here to fucking bullshit you guys. I'm gonna be real with all you guys, every time. I failed yesterday. I took an L. All right. I'm gonna talk about that because really it's been on my mind, and it's one of those experiences where yeah, I failed, but at the same time, I also learned a lot about myself and from that failure. So let's get right into it. So yeah, last night, I was invited to go to a cousin's birthday party at a brewery. Which that's all right. And I was like, yeah, I'll come for a little bit, say hi. But as you know, I'm doing 75 hard, so obviously I went into it. I told myself, nah, I'm not gonna drink. But long story short, ended up drinking a couple of drinks, and I don't want anybody to think it's their fault that I did that, because at the end of the day, I'm accountable for myself no matter the circumstance. And yeah, so it's more my fault than anything that I failed that challenge, because yeah, it's hard in that environment to everybody around me is drinking, everybody's having a good time, having some drinks, and it's really not even the alcohol that was a fail to me. It was more the idea that I told myself that I wouldn't, and then I did. So that's kind of a huge thing in my mentality that I have been working towards very thoroughly, is just doing the things that I say that I'm going to do and not doing the things that I say I'm not going to do. So yeah, I had a couple drinks, ended up, had me fail the 75 hard challenge about 40 days in. And yeah, I'm pretty hard on myself about stuff like that. To you guys, it probably doesn't seem like that crazy. I went over a month without, I wasn't perfect, but I didn't really fuck up anything bad, I didn't do anything too bad to really set myself back, and it's not even really that I was set back by it. It's more just, a little failure. And when I was kind of in the beginning of my journey, I'd take these failures fairly often, honestly. Very, very often I'd fail in the aspect of I'd say that I wouldn't smoke cigarettes, and then I would, or I'd say that I wouldn't smoke weed, and then I would. And, I thought going into last night that I had made a lot of progress and that I would be able to be in that environment and say no and, kind of do my own thing. But it really made me learn about myself that, I'm realistically one night away from who I used to be. And, that's something that I'm honestly really glad that I learned from the experience of last night. That even though I've come very far, I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. I already knew that, but put it in perspective, like that, it's yeah, I still got a lot of work to do. I fully went into it. I said I'm not going to do that, and I can be in that environment, and it won't be an issue. And it wasn't like it was an issue, but I definitely gave in to the temptations of doing that stuff, even when I said I wouldn't. So yeah, that was a little hard, but at the same time, another thing on how far that I've came right now is I'm taking this as a learning experience. And this failure, yeah, I'm a little pissed that I failed, but in the past I would have been just mad about the failure. But today I reflect on it, and I weigh out the pros and cons of how the failure went down and what I'm going to do to make an action plan to be better next time. It's that fact that I take this failure as a learning experience versus just a failure is what really honestly showed me that I have come a long way from where I used to be. Whereas in the past, I would have just taken the failure, and that would have been that. So it's good to see that type of growth. And it's another thing, like, these failures are gonna come, you know. I thought that I had been on a really good path. Not that I wasn't, I was on a great path. And it's not that I'm off the path at all. I'm still very narrowed in, even though I did have a couple drinks last night, and then, which honestly resulted in me sleeping like shit last night as well, because, you know, it was keeping me up. The fact that I failed and the fact that I just don't sleep very well when I drink. I still got up early, and I made my bed, wrote in my gratitude journal, went on my morning run. I still went to jiu-jitsu today. I still went to the gym after that. I still read. I still meditated. I've still done all these things because if you let one setback, one failure define your entire journey, it's just, your journey's going to be shit. The failures are always going to come. You know, I'll give you a little quote from the movie Rocky Balboa. You know, I'm a huge Rocky fan. I've seen all those movies many times, but it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And that really resonates for a time like this and with me, because I did get hit pretty hard, you know, and I hit myself pretty hard. Not even like I got hit, I hit myself pretty hard. And, you know, I was really down on myself because I find that when I'm harder on myself versus just kind of giving myself a pass, I see an astronomical amount of improvement versus if I had just given myself a pass and say, yeah, come on, man, it's just one night. Because I guess, you know, it is just one night, but to me, like, that one night is just another showing of how I could just go back to kind of just being that delinquent again. It's food for thought, you know. But yeah, you know, this channel is fucking real. I keep it real with you guys. Like, if I fail, I'm gonna fucking say I fail. If I did good, I'm gonna say I did good. So yeah, I mean, I took that failure, but we're learning from it. And it's just one excuse to just work harder every day. It's one more reason that I need to get my mental even better and better and better. You know, my physical is great. Go out and run 10 miles right now if you wanted me to. I could roll in jiu-jitsu for probably 4 hours straight. I think I'd be all right. You want me to go lift some weights? I can do that too. You know, my physical is my easiest aspect of life. But that mental, what's inside there, that's what always needs work. And I'm not going to stop working on it. You know, I'm going to keep working relentlessly towards this, because at the end of the day, I want to be the strongest mentally that I can possibly be, along with physically. So yeah, you know, keep it real with you guys. Tell you guys my shit. Just know, like, I'm not going to fucking stop working towards my goals. This one setback, yeah, it's a setback, but it's just one more experience to learn from. Think about it like that. I won't stop. You guys don't stop either, because these failures are just temporary defeats. They don't define you. Stay fucking grinding.